My point is that the greater the position of the one you offend, the greater the punishment, right? That makes sense. Well, you think about how whatever you consider the smallest minute sin in your life against the greatest authority, the only real ultimate authority. Your small sin offends the most ultimate authority, the holy God. So we've all sinned, and the price for sin is death. That's why life just doesn't smell so good, because death stinks. You might get a whiff of, you can get a whiff of perfume every now and then, but really it just stinks. It's rotten. That's what death is. It's just like decay. And it's just there, right? And so, and you say, man, that's horrible. Well, no, it is horrible, but that's not where the story ends, thank God. That's what Easter's about. That's why we're celebrating the resurrection of Jesus today. There's good news. That's the bad news. And folks, you can't understand the good news and really appreciate the good news unless you really understand the bad news. The good news is the gospel. That's what the good news means. The good news is the gospel. We're all sinners destined to hell, but God has acted to save sinners. The gospel is God's response against Adam and Eve and my and your rebellion. You see, there was nothing we could do. We burned our bridge. We messed it up. We blew it. We sinned. Life stinks. But God didn't leave it that way. God acted. God sent his son to take our sin and replace it with his righteousness. That's what Good Friday is all about. That's what the cross is all about. That's why Jesus had to suffer, because it was the wrath of God poured out upon the sin of all humanity, because your sin and my sin was upon Jesus on the cross.